Welcome to Shadow Watch, where the quiet hides tales too strange to fade. Imagine this: Montana's lonely plains, a train's whistle cuts the night. Endless, cold, rolling on tracks no one finds. Since the 70s, ranchers hear it, see it, but it never stops, never slows, taking what follows. Tonight, I'm riding you into that silent stretch where the rails hum with something wrong. Ready to chase the sound? Hold tight, because this true story will make you question every distant rumble. It began with Cal, a rancher fixing fences, and his cousin Ellie, a folklorist chasing tales, out on Montana's high plains in '78. They camped near old tracks, rusted, abandoned since the railroad bust. Locals swearing a train still ran, silent but for its whistle, luring folks off the range. Cal laughed it off, betting Ellie he'd sleep sound. But that night, under a moonless sky, the plains weren't still. They echoed with something alive. Their fire glowed low, the air sharp, dry, as Cal patched wire, his radio crackling country tunes, while Ellie jotted notes, the silence watching them back. The whistle came at midnight, sharp, cold, cutting through the dark, a sound too clear for the wind. Cal grinned. Coyotes, but Ellie frowned. That's no animal. Her pen trembling as the hum started, a low drone weaving under the tracks. Come near. Soft, brushing their ears. The fire flickered, shadows stretching long, wrong, and the radio hissed, static twisting into their voices. Stay out. Though they sat mute, the plains rippling, alive, underfoot. Ellie's flashlight swept the tracks, empty, rusted, but the whistle blew again, closer, the hum louder. You're ours. The air buzzing, tugging them near. Cal grabbed his rifle. Just a trick, but the beam caught it, faint, shimmering. A train, sleek, black, gliding silent over the rails, its windows dark, glowing faint inside. Ellie's notes fell, pages flipping on their own, scribbling stay, stay, untouched, and the tracks vibrated, awake, pulling the dirt loose. Cal whispered, "We're not alone," as the train slowed, not stopping, its whistle sharper, eyes glinting from the cars, pale, watching, endless. The fire dimmed, smoke curling toward it, and the hum thickened, insistent, "Don't go." A chant in their skulls, alive, ceaseless. They turned to run, Cal hauling gear, Ellie clutching her book, but the tracks twisted, the plane stretching, the train circling, its glow a wall closing in. The radio flared, laughter weaving through static, low, endless, and the dirt parted, brief, fleeting, showing boots, a hat, relics sinking fast, whispering. We stayed. Cal's rifle sank, the dirt gripping it, and the shapes loomed, tall, thin, shimmering, fading when Ellie blinked, their eyes locked on, unblinking, eternal. The whistle blew, the train rolling on, the hum its voice, alive, awake, waiting. This wasn't a camp, it was a call, and the tracks weren't letting go. Hang on, because that whistle's just warming up. Cal's boots sank into the dirt, the tracks humming louder, the train's whistle piercing the night. Stay here, you're ours. A chant weaving through the plains, alive, relentless. Ellie clutched her notebook, its pages flipping wild, scribbling eyes and rails, untouched, as the glow thickened, the air buzzing, cold, tugging them closer. The shapes loomed taller, shimmering, their pale eyes glinting from the train's dark windows, drifting silent over the tracks, and the fire flickered out, swallowed by the dark, the plains rippling, awake, pressing in. Cal swung his flashlight. We're gone. But the beam died, the train absorbing it, its shimmer hypnotic, endless. The radio crackled, their voices echoing. Don't go. Looping, twisting into laughter, low, ceaseless, and the tracks vibrated, dirt shifting, whispering back, come near. Ellie stumbled. They're everywhere, her breath fogging fast, the shapes multiplying, their outlines sharper, weaving through the glow, never fully there. The hum spiked, a drone shaking the ground, and the planes parted, brief, fleeting, showing relics, hats, boots, a watch ticking, sinking fast, whispering. We stayed. Cal grabbed her. Run, but the train slowed, not stopping, its whistle sharper, the shapes solidifying, gaunt, faceless, their eyes glowing brighter, unblinking, watching every move. Footsteps echoed over the rails, slow, deliberate, but no one walked, the shadows stretching long, wrong, in the shimmer. Ellie's notebook slipped, sinking into the dirt, and the radio flared, static chanting, "Stay tonight." The air heavy, buzzing, alive with intent. The glow flared, revealing the train, sleek, black, endless, its cars stretching beyond the horizon, windows pulsing with eyes, pale, endless, staring from the dark. Cal froze. "What is this?" as the hum roared, the planes tilting, the dirt soft, pulling them down. Ellie whispered, "It's not letting us," and the shapes closed in, their whispers sharper. "You're here." The train a wall, endless, tugging their thoughts apart. They bolted, Cal leading, Ellie trailing, but the tracks twisted, the planes stretching, the train circling, its glow a net closing in. The dirt surged, a wave crashing over their legs, holding tight, and the shapes glided near, their eyes locking on, hypnotic, eternal. The whistle blew, the train rolling on, the hum softening, insistent, "Don't leave," weaving through their skulls, pulling them back. Cal's flashlight sank, the dirt gripping it, and the glow flared, the shapes chanting, "Stay forever." The train alive, awake, claiming them whole. This wasn't a chase, it was a pull, and the tracks owned them now. Ellie's knees sank, the dirt gripping tight, the train's whistle roaring. "You're ours, stay forever," a chant drowning her will. Cal yanked her up, "Keep going." But the glow thickened, the air buzzing, heavy, alive, tugging them toward the tracks, the train rolling endless, its windows pulsing, whispering back, "Come near." The shapes loomed taller, shimmering, their pale eyes glowing brighter, unblinking, weaving among the rails, and the dirt rippled, tracks shifting, pulling them deeper. Ellie's notebook surfaced, floating, its pages blank, then sketching her face, wide-eyed, unblinking, the hum alive in her chest. The radio screamed, static twisting, Cal, Ellie, looping, laughing low, endless, and the planes creaked, dust swirling, whispering, "Stay tonight." Cal swung his fist, "We're not done." But the air swallowed it, the shapes gliding closer, their outlines solid, drifting over the tracks. The hum spiked, a drone shaking their bones, and the train flared, light pulsing from its cars, revealing eyes, dozens, hundreds, glowing pale, watching from the dark, waiting, awake. Ellie gasped, "It's alive," as the dirt surged, a tide rushing them, the shapes chanting, "You're here." Their eyes locking on, hypnotic, eternal. Shadows stretched, wrong, weaving through the glow, and the planes parted, brief, sharp, showing a hat, a rope, a watch, all ticking, whispering, "We stayed." Cal grabbed her, "Move." But the tracks twisted, the train circling tighter, the hum softening, insistent, "Don't go," tugging her thoughts apart. The dirt tightened, roots forming, and the shapes loomed, their whispers hers now, "Stay forever." The train closer, its glow a heartbeat, alive, awake. Ellie staggered, her eyes glowing faint, white, reflecting the windows, and Cal shouted, "Ellie, no!" as the dirt surged again, pulling him down, the lights flaring, blinding, endless. She stood, the hum in her throat, the shapes kneeling, their eyes glinting, and the train pulsed, the ground stilling, the glow her skin, her breath. Cal's voice faded, swallowed by the dirt, and the tracks thickened, the plane silent, the hum her guide, whispering, "Bring them." Soft, ceaseless. The train rolled on, its whistle her voice, alive, eternal, and the planes weren't a range, they were a will, and she was its echo, lost to the tracks, forever bound. Ellie stood still, the dirt releasing her, the train's whistle roaring through her veins. "You're ours, stay forever." A chant now her own, weaving across the plains, alive, ceaseless. Cal sank deeper, the dirt swallowing his chest, his voice faint. "Ellie, fight it." But the glow thickened, the air buzzing, cold, hypnotic, tugging her toward the tracks, the train rolling endless, its windows pulsing, whispering back, "Come near." The shapes loomed taller, shimmering, their pale eyes glowing brighter, unblinking, drifting over the rails, and the ground stilled. The hum her breath, pulling her will apart. Cal's hand vanished, the dirt ceiling shut, his echo lost, the train claiming him whole. Her eyes flared white, vision stretching. The plains, the tracks, the horizon beyond, all glowing, humming. Stay here. A call she couldn't shake. The radio flared one last time, static screaming. Cal, Ellie, twisting into laughter, low, endless, and the tracks creaked, dust swirling, whispering, "You're us." The shapes glided closer, their outlines solid, tall, thin, shimmering like glass, and the train pulsed, light flaring from its cars, revealing eyes. Hundreds, glowing pale, watching from the dark, waiting, awake. Ellie's notebook surfaced, floating, its pages blank, then sketching her face, wide-eyed, unblinking. The glow her skin, her guide. The hum softened, insistent, "Bring them." And Ellie turned, the tracks parting, revealing a path. New, winding, alive, leading out. The shapes kneeling, their eyes glinting, eternal. She stepped forward, the dirt rippling, the plane silent, and a truck's headlights flickered far off. Real, warm, cutting the night. The whispers urged, "Call them," her voice joining the chant. "Come closer." Soft, drifting over the range, hypnotic, ceaseless. The truck slowed, its engine fading, and the train flared, circling, the shapes rising, watching, waiting, their hum alive in her chest, tugging her forward, boundless. Ellie walked, the glow her cloak, the whistle her pulse, the plane stretching endless, alive, hers. The truck's lights dimmed, swallowed by the haze, and the shapes drifted near, their whispers weaving, "Stay tonight." The train pulsing, approving, its reach unbound. She smiled, the lights her eyes, the hum her will, a hunter born from the tracks, forever lost, forever free. The plains weren't a place, they were a voice, and she was its call, claiming all who chased the rumble. Ellie drifted across the plains, the train's whistle flaring sharp, its hum a pulse in her veins, whispering, "You're ours, stay forever." Her voice now, weaving through the night, alive, ceaseless. The truck's headlights flickered out, swallowed by the glow, and the shapes rose, tall, shimmering, their pale eyes glinting, watching, waiting, as the track stilled, the dirt rippling, whispering back, "Come closer." Her eyes glowed white, vision endless. The plains, the rails, the towns beyond, all shimmering, humming, "Stay here." A chant she carried, boundless, free. The train pulsed, light flaring from its cars, revealing relics, hats, boots, gear, drifting silent, their eyes pale, unblinking, the plains awake, hers. She stepped toward the road, the glow her cloak, the hum her guide, and the shapes knelt, their forms solid, shimmering like glass, whispering her name. "Ellie, bring them." Soft, hypnotic, tugging her forward. A camper's fire glowed far off, real, faint, cutting the dark, and Ellie smiled, the tracks urging, "Call them." Her chant drifting, "Come closer." Over the range, alive, eternal. The fire dimmed, its campers pausing, the glow coiling tight, shapes rising, eyes glinting, waiting, the hum alive in her breath, claiming all who neared. The plains thickened, the tracks spreading, ceaseless, a net stretching beyond the rails, whispering new names, luring new souls, the train approving, its reach unbound. Ellie walked, the glow her skin, the whistle her will, a hunter born from the tracks, forever lost, forever found. The train didn't stop, it called, and she answered, its voice unbound. So, that's Montana's silent curse, folks, a train that doesn't just roll, it takes. The tracks didn't trap, it sent her out, a whistle in the wind. Hear that rumble yet? Smash that like if you're still off the rails, comment, "Heard a train lately?" and subscribe, because Shadow Watch rolls deeper next time. Share this with a planeswalker, or don't, if you're too spooked to let that hum ride along.